Hey guys, welcome back to this place. And if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, and today, very excitingly, we are watching season 6, episode 13 of Lost. Lucky number 13, I think. So I have high expectations for this episode based off of that. And also the rest of this season so far. I have really loved this season. I've loved just watching this unfold, the alternate timeline, everything that's going on the island, and we're building up to something, and we keep getting closer every single episode to the culmination of this story that I have absolutely loved watching and taking part in. So I'm really excited to see where we go. Last episode, really quick, we met up with some people. Desmond ran over Locke with his car in the alternate timeline. You know, because why not, I guess. Anyway, that's where we left off. I don't want to ramble too much, so let's find out what happens in this episode.
Why John Locke?
He was there.
Because he was stupid enough to believe that he'd been brought here for a reason. Because he pursued that belief until it got him killed. And because you were kind enough to bring his body back here in a nice wooden box.
He had to be dead before you could look like him.
That's right.
Who else did you look like?
Jack, what do you really want to ask
Do
me?
you think his dad was Smokey?
The third day we were here, I chased my father through the jungle, my dead father.
Yeah. Was that you?
Was that you?
Was it?
Yes, that was it.
Why did I not even think of that?
Why?
Yeah.
You needed to find water. This may be hard for you to believe, Jack, but all I've ever been interested in is helping you.
To help me.
Hard for me to believe as well.
To do what?
Leave. But because Jacob chose you, you were trapped on this island before you even got here.
Yeah, I mean, he did choose before y'all even got there.
But now Jacob's dead. We don't have to be trapped anymore. We can get on an airplane and fly away anytime we want to.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't.
We can just fly away whenever we want. Why are you still here?
Because it has to be all of us.
Why? What's...
What?
What is it?
John Locke was the only one of us that ever believed in this place. He did everything he could to keep us from leaving this island.
John Locke was not a believer, Jack. He was a sucker.
Oh. I don't like him talking about Locke that way, and I hope that Jack will not either. Does she recognize him? Claire, why you creeping?
You following us, Claire?
Yeah,
Why?
because he's my brother.
I mean, that is true.
Claire, I'm so sorry that...
Did he tell you that he was the one pretending to be our father?
Yeah.
Interesting, because he did talk to Claire as well under that visage.
It's good to see you, Jack.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
I wish they could
I
have...
never really had much in the way of family, so it really means a lot that you're coming with us.
I wish, like,
Actually,
Claire.
I haven't
Claire
decided if I'm coming with you.
and Jack could have had this conversation.
Yeah, you have.
What do you mean?
You decided the moment you let him talk to you, just like the rest of us. So, you know, whether you like it or not, you're with him now.
All right, but... No. I don't believe that. Not in the same way that, like, you and Saeed are with him. Also, I want to know the parameters of, like, Smokey being able to leave the island? Why does he need everyone to leave with him? Is that in the deal?
You and me being on the same flight, having that little meet up in the elevator, and a week later, boom. Of all the cars in Los Angeles, you smash into mine.
Of all the gin joints in all the world.
I think you let me go because you went to Australia and you didn't want anyone to know you were there. Should I tell that to the feds when they get here?
It's not like he can let you go now, though. You're in a police station.
Got a live one. Come on.
Sorry. Do the calls.
It's gonna be a lock.
We caught a multiple homicide at a restaurant. Victims were
Oh.
a lowlife named Keamy and 3 goons on his payroll.
It's actually Jen and Son. And Saeed.
He doesn't speak English.
Any suspects?
Yeah, an ATM surveillance camera grabbed this jaboni fleeing the scene.
Who the fuck says Jaboni? Oh, God. Sorry. You know, the slight gray of Jack's hair, I feel like really works for him. Can I just say?
Because we're all different now.
I also like the longer hair on him.
You took something from us, and we want it back.
Someone.
Show them what we're capable of.
Smokey did not flinch for a second. Just saying.
Here we go.
Okay, so that was like the first volley of what is to come.
You should be careful because you could find yourself in a situation that's irreversible.
Yeah, I don't have money for a lawyer.
Interesting.
What for?
I'm going to 15 as well. Look,
I'd be a little creeped out if I was.
this attorney I'm seeing, she's excellent. Why don't you just come and meet her? You know, I think she could really help you.
Sure.
Great. That's me.
I'm trying to think who's an attorney.
Desmond?
Ah, Ilana.
Alana.
Claire, this is Ilana. Ilana, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Claire Littleton. I was hoping you'd be able to help her.
He's trying to jog the memes.
I'm sorry. Claire Littleton from Australia. Do I know you? No, but this is quite a coincidence.
What?
We've been looking for you.
Who?
Desmond, do you mind if I speak with Miss Littleton alone for a few minutes?
No, absolutely fine. Go right ahead.
Is it Charlie? Is it Charlie? Has Charlie been looking for her?
Give me a hand with something.
Yes, y'all talk. Talk. For real talk.
There's an old doc. Grab Hugo, Son, and Lupita's. Kate and I'll meet you there.
What about Saeed and Claire?
Saeed's a zombie and Claire's nuts. She gave up her ticket when she tried to kill Kate. And I ain't gonna let that happen again. It's Hugo, Son, and the pilot. Only them, understand?
How am I supposed to get us away from Locke?
You figure it out.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed.
I need you to go out to where I've got Desmond.
What,
I thought you weren't going to give him back.
he's
I'm
not.
not. You're gonna kill him.
Why?
And that's not gonna be a problem, is it, Saeed? You do still want what you asked me for, right?
What does he?
Yes, I do.
What did he ask?
Then go do what I said.
Is he telling him he can give him, like, himself back, maybe? Can he see him? Oh, I thought it was much further. I thought he was much
What did he offer you?
further down. Sorry.
He told me I could get something back I lost.
And what did you lose?
The woman I loved.
Oh, okay.
When she asks you what you did to be with her again, what will you tell her?
Please don't shoot him. I'm stressed.
Mrs. Jerome, Detective Strong.
Oh, did not offer
I need
you
to ask
inside.
some questions. You have a few minutes?
Did not invite you inside. Did not invite you inside. To my house. Don't think you can just walk in like that.
You're under arrest.
It's so weird to see them all converging.
We're gonna ditch Locke. You, me, Jack Hurley's son, and that pie that looks like he stepped off the set of a Burt Reynolds movie.
When were you planning on telling me this?
Now. Couldn't say it in camp, could he?
You didn't say Claire.
She ain't coming. The Claire you came back for is gone.
I promised I would bring her back.
It's before she started drinking Locke's Kool-Aid. She's dangerous. You really want her around, Aaron?
I don't know. Kate might fuck it up because of Claire. But she doesn't understand, like, Claire isn't Claire anymore. You would think that she would have clocked on based off, you know, her attacking the shit out of her and everything, but Claire clocked it! And now she's gonna be double pissed because she's gonna be like, oh, you were abandoning me again.
I just shot an unarmed man. I needed a moment.
Is he lying?
Did you kill him, Saeed?
Of course I did. Go and check if you like.
Come on, we have a boat to catch.
I don't think he did. But does that mean that Saeed is Saeed? I don't know. Maybe there's still a part of them that is them. And then in which case, like, we shouldn't leave them.
Nice job, Doc.
Claire's right there.
Uh-oh.
How did Job miss her? She's got a gun!
Come with us. I can get you back to Aaron. I was there when he was born. And I never should have raised him. It should have been you.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't know where she was.
I came back to get you so you could be with him again. It's the only reason I came back to the island, Claire. So please come with us. Let's go home.
I want to believe that Claire can be Claire again.
He finds out we're gone. He's gonna be mad.
Well, yes. We know.
Mr. Shepherd.
Hello.
Oh. That makes sense.
You were in my father's will.
Oh, that's all he knows.
Do you mind if I ask you how you knew him?
He was my father, too.
Surprise! I really wish we could have gotten more of them. Exploring being siblings. Sorry.
Doesn't feel right.
What doesn't feel right?
Leaving the island.
Want to tell me why not?
Yeah. Maybe Jack has to stay. Maybe he's the guardian. Or whatever.
Because I remember how I felt last time I left. Like a part of me was missing.
We got pills for that, Doc.
We were brought here because we're supposed to do something, James. And if Locke, if that thing wants us to leave,
Then you shouldn't.
maybe he's afraid of what happens if we stay.
I mean...
Get off my damn boat.
What?
You got a decision to make, and you make it now. Either you're with us, you keep that damn crazy talk to yourself, or you're going in the water.
Alright, well, he
James,
could just
this is a mistake.
get off whenever you land.
And I know there's a part of you that feels that. The island's not done with the shit.
Yeah, well, I'm done with this island. So you want to take a leap of faith, Jack? Then take it. Get off my damn boat.
Alright, we're being very dramatic, Sawyer. Jack, do not jump off this boat.
I'm sorry that I got Juliet killed.
That was her choice, but Sawyer is holding that grudge. Don't jump off the boat, Jack! I don't think Kate's gonna like that.
Jack! Jack!
changed his mind.
What do you mean he changed his mind? What did you say to him?
He ain't coming with us.
I mean,
We have to go back and get him.
he did
We're
change.
done going back, Kate.
Is she gonna jump? You recognize him from the plane?
I think I know this guy.
Indeed you do.
Nice day for a swim.
Who else is with you?
These people?
Nobody! You wonder where Locke is? He's still back on the main island.
Turn the fences off. Ford just showed up on a boat.
Oh God, you guys, it's happening. You guys, it's happening.
Son?
She hasn't seen him in like 3 years.
Jen?
Son!
I love you. I love you all. They're so cute.
I never stopped looking for you.
Looks like someone got their voice back.
She did.
We'll never be apart again.
I didn't even think of that.
I promise you.
Oh, I love them. Oh, I'm so happy. Reunited.
Are you sure?
What the hell are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? Hands up, now.
Why?
On your knees, all of you!
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Now! We had a deal.
Deal's off.
Why?
We got him. If you got a sight line unlocked, fire when ready.
Uh-oh. Shit. Jack, run. Jack, run. Jack, run. Damn. Of course, Locke is fucking fine. Didn't even fucking fly anywhere. Smokey. Why did Smokey help Jack?
Jack, you all right?
Oh, because he needs him to get off the island, right?
You're with me now.
We happen to be with you, like, next to you, but we're not, like, with you. With you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to process this episode because I feel like it brought up new questions. Obviously, we know that Smokey wants to leave the island, and he couldn't do that when Jacob was alive, and if whoever Jacob appointed, or candidate, right? If whoever the candidate is becomes whoever or whatever Jacob was, then maybe once that process occurs, then Smokey can't leave. So, in order for Smokey to leave, he has to leave with all of them before any of the candidates can become the new Jacob, is what I'm thinking. Because maybe once that occurs, he'll be trapped, and there's like a small window while Jacob is dead and before the new candidate has been solidified to be whatever Jacob was, like the guardian of the island or the guardian of humanity or whatever, then Smokey can leave. Could be very wrong, but that is my guess for why Smokey wants to leave now and says that they have to leave with all of them, because if he leaves any of the candidates behind alive, I'm guessing then they could make him come back. Somehow. I don't know how. Again, pure speculation on my part. Don't really understand. Don't fully know. But that's my guess. Also, I had I do want to talk about Saeed and Claire for a second, because I had written off Saeed and Claire. Like, I thought that they were gone, that we didn't have any hope left, that they were completely not themselves anymore, based off of everything that we had heard and seen. However, in this episode, if I'm correct, again, this could be wrong, but I don't think Saeed killed Desmond, because I don't think that a character of Desmond's importance and caliber would be killed off screen with just a vague allusion to the fact that it happened. And also, he was hesitating. So that leads me to believe that Desmond is still alive. And Claire seemed to be reached by Kate talking about Aaron. Now, do I think that any guilt on Claire's part is warranted? Not really, because Claire did leave Aaron in the woods. Sawyer found him, and then they took care of him until they got off of the island. And so I don't think that that Kate should feel guilty for caring about him and for taking care of him. Maybe for saying he was her son. She could have said he was Claire's, and then custody would have probably gone to Claire's mom, you know, but I get why Kate did what she did. But I don't think she should feel guilt for taking care of him. However, that's beside the point. The point was, Claire came with them, and she seemed to care. So, does that mean that there is actually hope for Saeed and Claire? That they can overcome whatever darkness Smokey has over them? Like, maybe if we can defeat Smokey somehow, Saeed and Claire will be free of his influence and that dark part of themselves. I don't know. I do feel better that there is some small modicum of hope for them, though, but I also, like, it makes me more nervous because, like, it just means that the characters that I care about, that I love, that are in danger, is now them again. Because when I'd written them off, and I didn't think that they were them anymore, it didn't really matter what happened to them, right? But now that I think that they could be them again, maybe, possibly, I don't want anything bad to happen to them. Which is very stressful. It's stressful caring about characters, you guys. Well, I loved Jen and Sun finally getting together again. They have not seen each other, right? Since the boat. Right? Because Jen was on the boat. Sun got on the plane because Kate made Sun get on the plane. And then I had hope, which was founded, that Jen survived, but Sun thought he died. And then when she found out he might be alive, then she went back for him. So she hasn't seen him since the boat. That was in season 4? She hasn't seen him for so long. Oh my gosh. I love them, and I hope they get their happily ever after. Also, what the fuck, Widmore? Why are you always betraying everybody? Like, this is my fault. Honestly. I need to stop trusting Widmore. Because, like, what the fuck? He always just is shady. And I always think, like, oh, maybe he's doing it for this. Well, maybe he's doing it for this. Maybe he'll be redeemed. Maybe this. Maybe this. And every time that I choose to give Widmore the benefit of the fucking doubt, he does some shady shit again. Also, did you really think that your little, I don't know what they are, targeted attacks, missiles, something, were gonna work against Smokey? Like, he was 100% unbothered by it. Those other people, some of them died, I'm pretty sure. He saved Jack. Jack probably would have died. But Smokey was just walking through that shit. Didn't flinch, didn't care, didn't give the slightest sign of a fuck. So that makes me think that Widmore is being short-sighted, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry. I did tell you guys earlier, like, my brain is not on it today. So I apologize. I apologize for that. It was interesting to see Smokey and Jack talk. It's also interesting to see Smokey talk shit about Locke and say like he wasn't faithful or he wasn't smart or whatever it was he said, right? I can't remember the exact quote. But he's like, he wasn't faithful, he was an idiot or like susceptible or foolish or, you know, something along those lines. And it's just interesting because there was a time when Jack fully thought the same thing. And it's interesting to see that that time is not now. That Jack hearing those words about Locke is actually sad for Jack, because I think that Jack doesn't believe that anymore, right? Jack has seen stuff. He has become a man of faith in a lot of ways, and he believes the island. He trusts the island in the way that Locke did before. And I think that Locke would actually be... Why am I making myself emotional? I'm not going to cry. I think that Locke, who is a fictional character, get it together, would be proud of Jack. Because they always butted heads, because Jack was just such a man of science, such a man of logic. He didn't believe in fate. He didn't believe that the island had any sort of sentience or plan, or that he should have faith in it or believe in it if it did. Jack just didn't. That's just not who Jack was. And so I think that if Locke could see who Jack has become and who he has grown into, I think that Locke would be very proud, and I think that he would feel vindicated that he was able to affect Jack in that way. Just really hate thinking about Locke's story, because I love Locke so much. He's one of my favorite characters in this show. And it makes me so fucking sad that his story actually did end in that hotel room with Ben. Like, I think Ben has come a far way and he has redeemed himself in some ways and everything, but I don't think I'll ever fully like Ben because of what he did to Locke, you know? It breaks my heart. And I have to remind myself again that he's a fictional character, because I'm gonna get sad again. I also really enjoyed the scene with Jack and Sawyer, even though it was frustrating. A lot of Jack and Sawyer scenes are frustrating, but just because they're such different characters and they butt heads a lot. I like that Jack apologized for Juliet. I don't think he needs to, because I do think it was Juliet's choice, and that she would make the same choice again, knowing the outcome. There was a time when I thought that Jack and Sawyer could be like besties, and I think that ship has long sailed, but I don't know. It still makes me a little sad. I do wonder if this show is going to end, here's my speculation, with Jack and Smokey in the guy's visage, whatever you want to say, of Locke, stuck on the island and stuck in that loop that Jacob and the man in black were in, right? Because I do think it would be kind of poetic. I think it would be more poetic if it was actually Locke and not Smokey, but I do think it's very interesting, and it does seem like Jack is the most obvious candidate to actually end up staying because of who Jack is as a character and his desire to save everybody. I feel like the natural extension of that is if Smokey getting off the island destroys the world, then Jack would of course stay if that's what he needed to do to save the world, because that is who Jack is, you know? So, I don't know, maybe I'm way off base, but I definitely feel like that could be a possibility. Also, I'm very interested in the alternate timeline and everybody converging and everybody meeting and sort of like everyone intertwining. However, like, I'm not as invested in it as our timeline, just because, and maybe this is just me, you guys let me know how you feel, but those characters are so different that even though they're still like Kate and Sawyer and Jack and Saeed and Claire and Charlie and XYZ, even though they are them, they're not, right? Like, it feels like our characters on the island right now who are the characters that we've been with since season 1. Like, those feel like our true characters, and then the alternate timeline characters just kind of feel like, the best way that I can say it, it's like fanfic, right? And it's like, you love it, and it's fun, and it's exciting, and it's cool to see these characters in these situations, and their lives are different, and we change stuff because it's an alternate universe, and X, Y, and Z. But it feels like fan fiction versus the island, and that storyline feels like canon. Even though I know that they're both canon because they're actually on the show. They're happening on the show, which makes all of it canon. That's kind of how my brain associates it. Does that make any sense? Hopefully it does. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. Still love it. Still invested. Still love that we got Hugo and Libby on the date, finally. Okay? Still love that. Still love the characters I love, like Locke, are still alive in the alternate timeline. Love that so much. Couldn't possibly love that more. Just, that's how it feels in my brain. So, anyway, loved this episode. Still hate Widmore. Still don't like Smokey. Still nervous and excited and apprehensive about where we're gonna go from here. So, yeah, that's kind of just how I'm feeling. I hope I've articulated myself well. I feel like I have not. But you guys let me know. And let me know what you thought of this episode and everything. Let me know what you thought of the Jen and Sun reunion. Because for me, that's the highlight. That's the highlight. Okay? Loved every second of it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved them. Anyway, I am going to go. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. If you want to watch the next episode and you're watching this when it goes live on YouTube, then episode 14 will be available over on my Patreon, as well as the full-length reaction to this episode. That is linked in the description down below. And I hope to see you guys next time for the next episode of Lost. Until then. Bye, guys!